Alright, number 12 is negative exponents. In your notebook, number 12 is negative exponents. Okay, so go to the next open page. 12 negative exponents, and I want you to write if you have a negative exponent. Okay, I want you to rewrite as a fraction. Okay. One always goes in numerator. Exponent, okay, becomes positive in denominator with the same base. Okay, so I'm going to highlight here. You're going to rewrite as a fraction. 1 goes in the numerator. Okay? Exponent becomes positive in the denominator with the same base. Alright, let's take a look at some examples. Okay, so the first one is 5 to the negative 1 power. Okay, so that's going to be the problem my Excel will give you. We'll do like 10 examples of these, okay? We'll do 7 examples like this and then 3 with fractions, if they give you fractions at the beginning. Alright, so what you're going to do is rewrite it as a fraction. 1 always goes in the numerator. This 5 to the negative 1 will go to the denominator and become 5 to the positive 1. Okay? And then in Excel, you write it as 1 over 5. Okay, you don't want to write the exponent of 1 because 5 to the 1 power is just 5. Let's take a look at another one. It might give you 3 to the negative 2 power. Okay, so there's 3 to the negative 2 power. Alright, we're going to rewrite it as a fraction. 1 will go on the numerator. 3 to the negative 2, that will go to the denominator. 3 to the positive 2. Now, we know 3 squared, 3 times 3, that's 9. 3 squared. So this, what you're going to type into the IXL is 1 over 3 squared, 1 over 9. Okay, let's do another one. Number 3, 8 to the negative 3 power. Okay, 8 to the negative 3 power. So we're going to rewrite that as a fraction. 1 goes in the numerator. 8 to the positive 3 goes in the denominator. So we have to figure out here what 8 times 8 times 8 is. Okay, so I'm going to go to Desmos. Okay, I'm going to do 8 times 8 times 8. 8 times 8 times 8. 8 times 8 times 8 is 512. Okay, so 512. So this is 1 over 512. That's what I type into IXL as my answer. Let's do another one. 4 to the negative 2 power. Okay, 4 is your base, negative 2 is your exponent. Okay, so we're going to rewrite that as a fraction. 1 goes in the numerator. 4 to the negative 2, well, that becomes 4 to the positive 2 in the denominator. 4 times 4, right? 4 squared, or 4, this is 4 times 4. So 4 times 4 is 16. This is 1 over 16. Okay, let's do another one. Let's do number 5 here. 3 to the negative 4 power. 3 to the negative 4 power. Okay, so negative exponent. I'm going to rewrite that as a fraction. 1 goes in the numerator. 3 to the positive 4 goes in the denominator. 3 to the positive 4. Okay, so I need to figure out what 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 is, right? 3 to the positive 4 is 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Alright, go to my calculator if I want here. 3 times 3 to the 4th power. So I'll do 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. That gives me 81. Okay, so this is 1 over 81. Okay, and actually I just do one more here. Let's do number 6. I have 1 to the negative 3 power. Okay, 1 to the negative 3 power. Alright, so I'll make my equal sign, or make my fraction. 1 goes in the numerator. 1 to the positive 3 will go in the denominator. Okay. This is 1 times 1 times 1, which is 1. Okay, so I have 1 over 1, and 1 divided by 1 is just 1. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at a few that have fractions in them. Okay, fractions from the beginning. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at this one, number 7. You might get something like this: 1 over 4 to the negative 2 power. Right, that's what you start off with. 1 over 4 to the negative 2 power. So for one like this, what you'll do is you'll flip the fraction. The exponent becomes positive. Okay? Well, you know that 4 divided by 1 is 4. 4 divided by 1 is 4, so you have 4 squared. And 4 squared is 16, and that's what you would type into the computer as your answer. Okay? Let's do another one. Okay? You have 1 over 3 to the negative 1 power. Okay? So you're going to flip the fraction. 3 over 1, okay, to the 1. Let me highlight what's given to you here. Okay? So you flip the fraction, and the exponent becomes positive. Okay? So what you do is, if given a fraction, let's start. If given a fraction to start. Okay. Flip the fraction. And make exponent positive. Okay, so if given a fraction to start, flip the fraction, make the exponent positive. Alright, so let's do one more example here. So let's do 9. Alright, so you might be given 1 over 7 to the negative 3 power. That's what you have to start. Okay, if given a fraction to start. Flip the fraction. 7 over 1. Make the exponent a positive to the 3rd power. Well, you know that 7 divided by 1 is 7. So this is 7 to the 3rd power. So now you just have to figure out what 7 to the 3rd power is. So let's go to our Desmos calculator. 7 to the 3rd power. 7 times 7 times 7. That equals 343. Okay. So 7 to the 3rd power is 343. That's what you put in as your answer.